Yo, what is up boys? It is Just Boz here, and the Prehistoric expansion update with pet mutations has officially dropped here within Grow a Garden, and in this video we're going to be showcasing every single new working code here in July 2025. All of the codes I'm about to share are currently active and give you some awesome in-game rewards, but I'm also going to be giving away exotic ancient seed packs, premium primal eggs, shekels, and way more to anyone who does like this video, subscribes with all notifications on, and watches the entire video without skipping. On top of that, comment your Roblox username down below and stick around to the end of the video because I do have a surprise gift that might include free seed packs, eggs, game passes, ember lilies, candy blossoms, and so much more. Now don't skip around because these codes won't stay on the screen for very long and you don't want to miss a single one. Now first things first, to actually redeem your codes here in Grow a Garden, you need to hit this little settings gear up in the top left corner and scroll all the way down on this page until you see this option that does say redeem codes. Now make sure you are entering these codes exactly as I am. They are super case sensitive, so if you're not entering them exactly as they are on the screen, and I'll read them out as well, chances are they won't redeem for you. But let's go ahead and get started with the first code. We do have a ton of stuff to go over here within this video, and it might take a minute to go over every single one of them. So first things first, our code is going to be Expanded Prehistoric Events 5. That is all caps and no spaces, and this one is super long, so I do apologize for that. Don't blame me, blame the devs. This one is going to be EXPANDEDHISTORICEVENT 5. This one is super long, so make sure you type this in exactly as it is right here. If you need to pause the video, maybe take a screenshot. I recommend doing that, just because if you don't, chances are you're not going to get this one entered in correctly. But go ahead and type that in and hit claim and you are good to go. Now our next code is very similar, but this one is Pet Mutation is here 10. Again, type it exactly as it is on the screen right now. This one is going to be PETMUTATIONISHERE10. And this one is also all caps, super case sensitive, so if you're not typing it in all caps, this is not going to work with a 10 at the very end. Once you do type this in exactly as it is on screen, and once again, I do recommend taking a screenshot or something just so that you don't accidentally miss this. Just hit claim and you are good to go. Now one more time, I recommend watching the entire video. There is more codes coming up real soon, and I do have a surprise coming towards the end of the video, so make sure you're continuing to watch. I don't want you guys to miss that. But our next couple codes are coming up pretty quick. This next one is going to be Luna Glow 10. That is once again all caps, no spaces, LUNAGLOW 10. Type this in exactly as it is here. It is kind of an older code, but it is still working. We're getting reports of it working from a bunch of different players, so I recommend typing this one in because it's actually insane. Hit claim and you'll redeem that one. Our next code is going to be 15 billion. That is 15 BILLION. All caps, no spaces. Definitely don't miss this one out. This one gives you a ton of shekels. It is absolutely great. You gotta do this. Hit claim, you're good to go. Let's move on to the next one though. This one is 21MCCU. This stands for 21 million concurrent players, and it's actually a reward code given to players that were part of the 21 million concurrent users when that happened on this game. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to the Grow a Garden devs. This is an absolutely massive milestone, and massive congrats for surpassing this. I think it is technically the highest played Roblox game, which is actually insane to even think about. Now, before we continue on, I do want to go ahead and say real quick, if you are watching, I recommend doing this in a private server so you're guaranteed to be using the latest version of the games so the codes do work better. I want to show you guys how to do that real quick. We do have a more in-depth tutorial on the channel that I recommend checking out. But let's go ahead and first exit this game real quick because this is technically a public match right now. And to actually get into a private match, or a private server, go ahead and go to the main page just like so. Scroll all the way down on it until you find the servers tab. And yes, it's going to work on like mobile, and of course, it's going to work on PC. It works on everything, even PlayStation and Xbox, and even Switch 2. Which, by the way, we have a tutorial on how to get Roblox on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. I recommend checking that out if you want to learn how to do that because it's pretty OP. But essentially, once you go to this servers tab, you're going to see this private servers option. You can join these other servers as well, but I recommend just creating your own private server. This one's actually free to go ahead and create. So do that, and then it's going to pop up with something like this. You can click on these three little dots to configure it and actually allow like specific friends and whatnot to be able to join you as well. But essentially, once you do that, if you hit this back to private servers button and then scroll all the way back down to servers and then you find your own, just simply hit join on it and it's going to load you into a private match, which is absolutely awesome. I recommend once again doing this because it automatically puts you in the latest version of the game, so the codes do work better. But yeah, once you do get loaded in, simply go ahead and kind of go through that entire process again. Go to settings, scroll all the way down to redeem codes, and then type in your codes right here, hit claim, and that's going to make it so that it doesn't bug out at all because it does do that sometimes. But yeah, make sure that you guys drop your username and let me know what item you love, whether it's candy blossoms, beanstalks, sugar apples, or any premium egg or game pass from the shop. I'm going to be choosing a few of you for some bonus gifts. Also, if you didn't see these secret surprise giveaways hidden throughout this video, I recommend going back and checking it out. There's a few codes that popped up on the screen. Check those out. I don't want you missing those. You do technically need to put them in to just get some extra stuff. But yeah, if you do want more Grow a Garden codes and giveaways this month, just let us know down in the comments section below. I'm happy to continue bringing even more videos on this. I really do want you guys to get the most out of this game as possible. There is a ton of free codes that give you so much extra rewards, and you don't want to miss a single future video. So make sure you're leaving a like on this video, sharing it with some friends, and of course subscribing to the channel with all notifications on so you don't miss anything in the future. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.